वक्रतुंड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। गुरवे सर्वलोकानां भिषजे भवरोगिणां निधये सर्वविद्यानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणम् सूत्रभाष्यकृतो वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। साक्षात्कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणम् तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारम् प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। नत्वा श्रीभारती तीर्थ विद्यारण्यमुनीश्वरो
नत्वा श्रीभारतीतीर्थविद्यारण्यमुनीश्वरौ
अधीमहे पञ्चदशीं कैवल्यपदसिद्धये।
अधीमहे पञ्चदशीं कैवल्यपदसिद्धये।
पञ्चमहाभूत विवेक प्रकरणे 70तमः श्लोकः। भाति चेद् भातो नाम भातीति चेद् भातो नाम भूषणं मायिकस्य तत्।
भूषणं तत्
यदसद्भासमानं तन्मिथ्या स्वप्नगजाधिवत्। जाति व्यक्ति देहि देहौ गुणद्रव्ये यथा पृथक्।
जाति व्यक्ति देहि
जातिभेदे
देहौ
देहि
गुणद्रव्येषु
देहो
यथा
गुणद्रव्ये
पृथक्
यथा पृथक्
बृहत्सतोस्तथैवास्तु पार्थक्यं कोत्र विस्मयः।
बियत्सतोस्तथैवास्तु
तथैवास्तु पार्थक्यं
पार्थक्यं
कोऽत्र
कोऽत्र
विस्मयः
विस्मयः।
बुद्धोऽपि भेदनोचित्ते निरूढिं याति चेत्तदा।
बुद्धोऽपि मोदो
बुद्धोऽपि भेदो नो
निरूढं
चित्ते
याति
निरोधिं
याति
याति
चेतसा
चेतदा
अनैकाग्र्यात् संशयाद्वा रूढ्यभावोऽस्य ते वद।
अनेकाग्र्यात्
अनेकाग्र्याद्वा
संशयाद्वारूढाभावोऽस्य ते वद।
अप्रमत्तो भवध्यानात् आद्ये अन्यस्मिन् वेचनम्।
अप्रमत्तो भव
प्रमत्तो
सत्यानाद्ये
भवद्भ्यानाद्येऽन्यस्मिन्
अन्यस्मिन् विवेचनम्।
विवेचनम्
कुरु प्रमाणयुक्तिभ्यां ततो रूढतमो भवेत्।
कुरु
कुरु
प्रमाणयुक्तां
प्रमाणयुक्तिभ्यां ततो
ततो रूढतमो
रूढतमो
भवेत्।
भवेत्
असत् भाति, असत् भाति, असत् प्रतीयते, प्रतीयतु, प्रतीयताम्, तत्तु मायिकस्य माया कार्यस्य भूषणम्। आकाशः सतः पृथक् करणं, सतः पृथक् कृतः आकाशः व्योम सतः पृथक् करणे सति अपि अवकाशात्मकः आकाशः अवकाशात्मक आकाशः प्रतीयते, भाति, प्रतीति गोचरः अस्ति। तर्हि असच्चेत् असच्चेत् प्रतीति विषय कथं भवति इति शङ्कायाम् उत्तरम्। सद्भिन्नस्य बाणं, सद्भिन्नस्य आकाशः आकाशः सद्भिन्नः, सद्भिन्नस्य अपि तस्य बाणं भवति एव, तस्य निवारयितुं न शक्यते। सद्भिन्नः चेदपि आकाशः ज्ञानविषयः एव, प्रतीयते एव। किन्तु यद्यपि प्रतीयते तथापि तस्य अस्तित्वं न याति। कथं प्रतीयते, किमर्थं, कथं भाति? मायाकार्यत्वात् सद्भिन्नः अपि आकाशः भाति एव, असच्चेदपि भाति। भासमानम् असत् तत् मिथ्या। यथा स्वप्नगजादिवत्, स्वप्ने गजस्य प्रतीतिः अस्ति, अस्ति एव, किन्तु स्वप्ने एव, किन्तु असत् एव। स्वप्ने प्रतीयते, जागृत अवस्थायां न प्रतीयते। असत् चेत् यद्यपि न सत् तथापि भाति, स्वप्ने भाति। यत् न सत् किन्तु प्रतीयते स्वप्ने, तत् मिथ्या, मिथ्यात्वम्। स्वप्ने 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 प्रतीयते, अविद्यमानं वस्तु विद्यमानमिव भासते। तथा यथा स्वप्नावस्थायां तद्वत् आकाशः अपि सद्भिन्नत्वे सति अपि प्रतीयते, प्रतीय विषयत्वात् स्वप्नगजादिवत् इति। एतत्तु व्यवहारे द्रष्टुं शक्यते। यथा जाति व्यक्त जाति व्यक्ति जाति व्यक्त्योः देही देहयोः गुणद्रव्ययोः अपि तत्रापि यथा सतः यथा सतः यथा सत् यत् सतोः सह उपलभ्यमानत्वम् अस्ति। यथा जाति व्यक्त्योः देही देहयोः गुणद्रव्ययोः एतयोः यथा अनयोः यथा उपलभ्यमानयोः अनयोः यद्यपि सह मानाः एताः तथापि भेदः अस्ति एव तयोः तद्वत् सद्वियोतोः अपि भेदः अस्ति। सह उपलभ्यमानत्वे अपि सद्वियोतोः भेदः अस्ति। सत् सत्यं वियत् मिथ्या भासमानम् असत् तन्मिथ्या इति। बुद्धः भेदः बुद्धः अवगतः तथापि तस्य निरूढिं निश्चय भावं निरूढिं न याति इति चेत् तस्य कारणं किं? तस्य कारणद्वयम् अस्ति। सद् वियतोः यद्यपि भेदः सम्यक् बुद्धौ अवगतः तथापि निश्चितज्ञानं न भवति। किमर्थं न भवति? निश्चयात्मकज्ञानं किमर्थं न भवति? तस्य कारणद्वयमस्ति। एककारणम् एकाग्रतायाः अभावः अनेकाग्र्यात् इति। द्वितीयकारणं संशयत्वात्। अनेकाग्र्यात् संशयात् वा रूढ्यभावः न भवति। ते वद, भवान् वदतु, किं कारणं? भवतः एकाग्रतायाः अभावः अस्ति वा अथवा संशयः अस्ति वा? एकाग्रतायाः अभावः नास्ति चेत् ध्यानं कर्तव्यं। संशयः अस्ति चेत् पुनः पुण्यं श्रवणं कर्तव्यम् इति 377 श्लोके आचार्येण उक्तः। भेदः बुद्धः अपि भेदः, the distinction, the sat and mithya, they are mixed together so closely, so intimately that the separation is, of course, it is not possible. The cognition also, the separation is difficult for those who are not prepared. Though they understand, but still the dhrida jnanam na bhavati. That is why nididhyasam, that is why mananam nididhyasanam. Because there are some lack on the part of the adhikari, the student. The valid question asked by the student, though it is intellectually understood, but somehow that conviction doesn't happen. Unless the conviction happens, it is not knowledge, it is pratibadda jnanam. Pratibadda jnanam is ajnanam eva. Apratibadda jnanam, alone jnanam. Iti bhashyakarena bhashye uktam Gita bhashaya. Apratibadda jnanam. For apratibadda jnanam to take place, what one should do? The pratibandha should be removed. The pratibandha in the form of the lack of ekagrata. Ekagrata nasti. Second one, samshaya. So Buddha api, even though the distinction is Buddha avagataha. Kaha avagataha sat satyam viyat mithya iti chitte nirudi. Yadipi avagata kintu chitte nirudim na yati. Nischaya jnanam na bhavati, na yati na bhavati. Tarki tada vadatu anekagriyat samshayadva रूढ़्यभावः न भवति, रूढ़ितमः भवति, रूढ़्यभावः न भवति. रूढ्य भावः रूढतमः रूढ्य भावः किमर्थं न भवति ते वद अनेकाग्र्यात् वा संशयात् वा कस्मात् कारणात् कस्मात् किं कारणम् अनेकाग्र्यत्वं वा संशयात् वा इति एकाग्रतायाः अभावः अनेकाग्र्यता तस्य अभावः अनेकाग्र्यं नो एकाग्रता किमर्थम् एकाग्रता नास्ति विक्षेपत्वात् विक्षेप बुद्धि the mind is scattered all over therefore not able to get a nishchaya knowledge jnanam. Acharya helps by telling these two reasons. The student has to find out. So therefore the Acharya helps. What is the reason? If you ask, what the student will tell. So Acharya helps by giving the choice. By giving, not choice, by giving these reasons. Either this, one of these or two of these. Must be there in the student. So therefore the teacher helps. But by not only by telling the reason, also gives solutions for it. So samshaya doubt is there. Samshaya also the Acharya helps. Here it is not just samshaya, he says, but we know samshaya with regard to pramanam or prameya. Pramana sambhavana, other one is prameya sambhavana. Is Vedanta is pramana. That itself is a very big thing, big doubt. Always the doubt is even the scholarly people has doubt whether shabdatmakam pramanam, shabdam va, katam pramanam iti manyate, katam pramanam bhavati shastram, shabdatmakam shastram, katam pramanam bhavati pramanam va iti samshaya asti. And moreover, bahuni darshanani api santi. Tesham mate शास्त्रस्य तात्पर्यः केचित् वदति द्वैतमेव शास्त्रस्य केचित् अद्वैतं केचित् विशिष्टाद्वैतम् इति कर्मटाः वदन्ति कर्म एव शास्त्रस्य वेदस्य तात्पर्यम् इति. And there are sutras supporting the Jaimini Sutra, the very famous sutra which is quoted to say that the Vakyas of the Shastra are committed to karma eva. Amnayasya kriyartatvat. Kriyartatvat. Kriya means action, karma. Amna means amnaya. Amna is Veda. Akshara samamnayam. We say Akshara samamnayam. Where comes Akshara samamnayam? Ena Akshara samagamya adhigamya maheshwarat. There are also Akshara samamnayam. Another name for the Pratyahara Sutrani. But Akshara samamnayam means Veda. Because Veda is Shabda Rashi, Shabda Samuha. Amna yasya means Vedasya. Kriyartatvat. Artha prayojanam. Prayojanam is only in Kriya, in doing. Shastram has got prayojanam only in karma, only in doing. Anarthakyam adadarthanam. Any other artha is anarthakyam, it is meaningless. Karmatas are very Purvaka Mimamsa, very sure about it. That is the tatparya of them. So when that is so, therefore naturally one gets confused with regard to tatparya. And if you listen to the arguments of Dvaitis, Vishistadvaitis, Ramanujacharyas, Vashyas, and their followers' arguments, debates, or Madhvacharyas, one may get confused because what they say also seems to be true. It means this also seems to be Advaita also seems to be true. Dvaitam also seems to be true. Advaita, Vishistadvaitam also. Iti. Not only these two, the other schools of Vedanta, so many schools of Vedanta. When you listen to everything seems to be true. That's a problem. So it means there is no conviction in what the Advaita Vedanta, the Parampara says. So therefore, many Tatparyas are therefore There is confusion. There is lack of conviction with regard to the tatparya of the Shastram. Tatparya, anishchaya. There is no. That is why Brahma Sutra and all tatparya nischayartam presents the same. Again, the same Brahma Sutra is commented upon by those people also. So therefore, this doubt goes as a big thing, and that will go only by Shravanam. And we have many tools, Shadlinga, etc. Shadlinga will, that application of that can be seen in the Chandogya. The 6 lingas, indicators. Upakramopasamharaha, Abhyaso Purvatapalam, Arthavadopapattischa, Lingam, Tatparya Nirnaye. These 6 indicators, 6 are used to arrive at the Tatparya of the Shastra. So, this, therefore, Pramana Sambhava, Asambhavana is handled by the tradition. How? By applying all these lingas in presenting the Shastra. Therefore, when in Shravanam, this Pramana Sambhavana is it's taken care. If conviction doesn't happen first time, again one has to listen. Shravanam, there is no other way. Till one gives benefit of doubt to the Shastram and the teacher, it has to be studied again and again. There is no other way. Of course, there are convincing methods, tools can be applied to arrive at Tatparya. By that, Pramana Asambhavana, which is one of the possibilities which causing doubts, that is can be handled. And Prameya Asambhavana for that Yukti, Shruti Anukula Yukti, Tarka, Shruti Matas Tarko Nusandhiyatam. Doubt is there with regard to the Pramanam that can be verified by other Pramanam. That is not possible. So we have to apply Yukti, the reasoning, the logic. That is why this is also Manana Grantha, Panchadasi. Logic is applied. One has to apply one's thinking, logical, rational mind to think and decide. So therefore, Prameya Sambhavana by Mananam. So again, Shravanam, Mananam. Shravanam for Pramana Sambhavana, Mananam for Prameya Sambhavana. By this, Samshaya can be handled. And this Anaikagriyatvam, that is only by Dhyanam, Vidyasanam. Actually, I'm going to say. So these are the for problem. These are the solutions. So the solution is given by Acharya in the next shloka. That is 73, which we saw. The problem is Anekagriyam. Then Dhyanat Apramatto Bhava. Apramattaha. Na pramattaha apramattaha. Yadi ekagrata nasti. Kim kartavyam? Dhyanam. Dhyanam kartavyam. Dhyanena. Dhyanaviti yukte kim? Vijatiya anantarita sajatiya vritti. Pravagaha. Samana akara pratyayanam pravagaha. Dhyanamiti. So dhyanena tena kim bhavati manasi chitta ekagrata sambhavati. So dhyanena iti. Apramatto bhava adye apramatto bhava dhyanat adye iti pratame adye karanam anekagriya tasya katam tasya katam एकाग्रतायाः सम्पादनं कथं भवति ध्यानेन अतः आद्ये ध्यानात् अप्रमत्तो भव अन्यस्मिन् प्रमाणयुक्तिभ्यां विवेचनं कुरु ततः किं भवति भेदः रूढतमः भवेत् previously the Vyat Sat was so mixed not able to separate and understand distinctly in the buddhi distinct understanding doesn't happen. That is why there is a dharma dharmi exchange. Vyat became dharmi, Akash, this Sat become dharma because we are so intimately mixed up. Now you have to have a penetrating vision to see them separately and understand the difference. Because you see the difference doesn't mean the difference in your perception it vanishes. It still may be there, but you know it is mithya. That's why Basamanam Asatya. But the difference have to be appreciated so that you know that one is Satyam, other one is Mithya. So that for Veda Buddhihi Avashyaki. Veda Buddhihi. As you know, that Veda Buddhi is there with regard to what? With regard to Jati Vikti, Deha Dehi, Veda Buddhi is there. Otherwise, what goes to Swarga Loka after Maranam or any Loka? Dehi goes, not Deha. Veda Buddhi is there. Even though it is there, but still in Vyavahara, we take Deha to be Dehi because of Ajnana. So the Veda, the difference has to be seen clearly. So therefore, Acharya says, the problem is due to mixing up. And also the swapping of the Dharma Dharmi Bhava. Now, having separated them cognitively and understanding the differences and seeing the difference. Therefore, the Veda has to be seen. Veda has to be seen among these two. One is Satyam, other one is Mithya. Therefore, the difference is to be seen, means that Mithyatvam has to be seen. Mithyatvam of the Vyat has to be seen. Vyat means that implies Akasha. I mean, that implies a Jagat also. Vyat means Akasha. Akasha means it is extended to the entire Jagat. And that Veda, what is there, it is Mithya. Therefore, there is Advaitam, there is Abheda. So don't confuse with why we are saying that Veda should be seen. Veda to be seen in order to see that the Asat, Vasamanam Asat as Mithya. So here Veda Buddhi, that's why Veda Buddhi is required. That is why Vivechanam we are doing. Veda Buddhi with regard to Vyat and Sat. Aveda Buddhi with regard to the understanding that everything is Brahma. So in that Aveda Buddhi, Mithya is resolved. But that is Mithya, Asat, Vasamanam, Asat, that has to be known. Therefore, and it is intimately mixed up with Sat. That has to be seen distinctly. There, Vedaha is that way Vedatamaha, Rudadamaha, Vedaha, Rudatamaha Bhavet iti Acharyena Uttam. Anyasmin Pramanayuktibhyam Vivechanam Kuru. Do Viveka for the other problem. What problem? Samshaya. Adya is the first one. Adya is the first one. So first one is Anekagriyatvam. So Adya, do Dhyanam. Samshaya, if it is Samshaya, then Dvitiya. Samshaya chet, then do Mananam. So Dhyanat Apramattaha Bhavet. So Nididhyasanam Kuru. So the mind Nididhyasanam. Now it is Nididhyasanam. After coming to Vedanta, Dhyanam means Nididhyasanam. But if the person is Adhikari, then it is not required. But it is not, because there is Vikshepa. Therefore, Nididhyasana. But if the person is Adhikari, it means before coming to Vedanta, is sufficiently prepared. How? By Saguna Upasana. By following the traditional methods, the person Must have done Saguna Upasana, Gayatri Upasana, Saguna Upasana. There are so many Upasana stock are there. So Sabugana Upasana, with that, we must have gained certain the capacity to focus the mind. So that if one listens to Shastram, there is savadhanata, there is attention, there is grahana as well as dharana shakti, reception and retention. That ability is developed by focus, by dhyanam. That a person could have developed if he had undergone Saguna Brahma Upasana. But not done, but has come to Vedanta, still Adhigari, not Uttam Adhigari, Madhyama Atava Adhama Adhigari. Since the problem of Aneka Kriyatvam is there, so therefore, since the person has not done Ashtanga Yoga, if he had done Ashtanga Yoga as a tool can be taken up by a person to develop Adhikaritvam. Like, of course, Yama and Niyama are important. When Pranayama, Pratyahara, Dharana, Dhyana, up to Samadhi. Samadhi is focus. That's why Ashtanga Yoga is an excellent preparatory tool. So if the person has undergone, then Anekagriyatam would not have been there. It is not, he has not done, therefore, the Acharya suggests, do dhyana, do nididhyasana, dhyanam kuru, nididhyasanam kuru. Even if you say, if you have done upasana before Saguna Brahma, but still has not gained Anekagriyatam, doesn't matter. Now you do dhyanam on Nirgunam Brahma, nididhyasanam kuru, so that your mind will be free from vikshepa. Vikshepa is handled by nididhyasanam, so that the person gains grahana, dharana shakti, for certain focus. Then, Dvitiya, Anyasmin, Vikalpe, Anyasmin, the other one is Samshaya, doubt. With regard to that, Vivechanam, Guru, Pramana Yuktibhyam, with the help of Shastra and Yukti, Shruti, Shastra Sammata Tarka. Vivechanam, Vicharaha Kriyatam. So therefore, one has to dwell upon the Shastram again and again, and ascertain that no other pramana can validate what Vedanta says. Therefore, one should not seek corroboration from other pramana. Therefore, pramana yuktibhyam punah punyam shravanam. That is the solution for samshaya. Therefore, punah punyam. Tena Vedaha Rudatamaha Bhaves. By that, the Veda, the distinction between the Viyat and Akasha becomes very clear. Tena becomes very clear. Dridhanishcheha Vedasya Anekagriya Samshayoho Nivruttau Kimbhavati Vyatsatoho Vedatvam Drashtam Shikyate Vedasya Dridhagnanam Bhavati. Satyam Vyat Mithya iti Vyatsatoho Vedagyanam tata Dridhanishcheha Bhavati. Clear, distinct understanding of what is Sat. Sat is Satyam and Vyat, which is Mithya. Tena Ruda Tamaha Bhavet. It is Ruda Tamaha. Tamaha, it is superlative. Ruda Tamaha. Drida Jnanam. Drida Nishchaya Jnanam. Bhavati. Bhavati Bhavet. Jayate. Jayeta. Bhavati iti. Adye Pariharam Maha. For the first one, Parihara, the solution. What is that? Jnanam. Apramatta iti. Adye iti. Pratame vikalpe. For the first one, Dhyana tatra pratyaya ekatanata dhyanam. Pratyaya ekatanata. The pratyaya, the pratyaya means not suffix. Pratyaya means buddhi vritti. There is samana pratyaya, samana akara pratyaya. That is dhyanam. Tesham pravagaha. That is dhyanam. Iti lakshanat apramatah bhava. Iti savadana mana. The mind has to be very, it's a be alert. Savadana mana bhavet iti arthaha. Savadana mana is a compound, Bhagavuriki. Savadanam manaha yasya saha. Savadana mana. Manaha bhavet iti. Savadana manaha, it is not mana. It is like Vedas Shabdaha. Savadana manaha bhavet. Not Bhagavachanam, Ekavachanam. Vedas, Vedaha, Vedaso, Vedasaha. Savadanam manaha yasya saha savadana manaha. Savadana manas is a pratipadika. Apramatto bhava means savadana manaha bhava. May you become, may you become the person having the mind which is very alert. Alert to what? Alert to the teaching. Titiye pariharamaha, for the second one. Dvitiye vikalpe, that is samshaya. For that, pariharam is anyasmiriti. Tataha kim itiyaha. Tataha iti kim iti pravanitibhya. For the second one, the means is pramanitibhya vivechanam. Vivechanam kuru iti. Then the 74th shloka, let us read. Yasya bhati sada vyoma nistatvolekha purvakam.
Dhyaye.
No, not the one. That is. Oh, sorry, I missed it. Okay. I read this one. This is here. Dhyanan. Okay. 74. I went to 75. Okay. 74. Dhyanan manadyuktithopi rudhe bhede viyatsato.
Yukti रूढे भेदे वियत्सतोः
न कदाचिद् वियत्सत्यं सद्वस्तुश्छिद्रवन्न च.
न
कदाचिद् विपत्सत्यं
विपत्सत्यं
सद्वस्तुच्छिद्रवन्न च.
छिद्रवन्न च.
So dhyanat, manat is pramanat ityartha. Mana. Dhyanat, pramanat, yuktitaha. Yuktitaha is yuktya, yuktehe, yuktitaha, tasul pratyaya. Dhyanena, pratyakshadi, pramanena, atra shastra pramanaya. Of course, pratyakshadi pramanam also required. Because logic, we are applying therefore all the pramana. We have to see the impossibility of the other pramana also. We have to see the anadigatatvam of other pramana. Therefore, manatiti pramanena, pratyakshadi pramanena. What the Vishaya, the Vastu is only the Vishaya of the Shastram has to be understood. For that, we have to know it is not Adhigata by other Pramanas. That also is required. It is not Pratyaksha Vishaya. Anumana Vishaya. Pratyaksha Anumanena na Gocharaha, Agocharaha. Siti. Therefore, Pratyakshadi Pramanena Yuktya api Rude Bede Vyatsato. Vyatsato Vyat Akashaha Satu Sadvastu Tayoho Vedaha Rude Nishchayaha Kimbhavati Bhavat Vedasya Dridajnanam Bhavati Rude Bhede Sati Vyachatoho Rude Bhede Nischite Sati. So the person does dhyanam, then pramanam applies the pramana and yukti. So dhyanat, manat, yuktitaha also pancham yate tasil. By these, dhyanena, manena, pramanena, yuktya, which implies dhyanam, that is shravanam, mana, that stands for mananam, and yuktitaha, nididhyasana. Nididhyasanena. So for pramana vicharat, pramana asambhavana gosave, pramana asambhavana, pramana asambhavana, pratibandha rupena vartate tasya nivaranam katam bhavati, pramana vicharena, atah pramana asambhavanayaha nivrittihi, pramana vicharena bhavati, prameya asambhavanayaha nivritti katam bhavati, yuktya bhavati, yuktitaha, by yukti, by yukti, by yukti pranay asambhavana goes away. Anya pramana are not applicable. Will not try to verify or attempt to support what the Shastra says with the help of other pramana. Because there is always a tendency to verify with pratyakshadi pramana. Because our orientation is so strong, is strongly entrenched in our minds. Always we want to verify with other pramana. That is because of the orientation, habitual thing. Anya pramana asambhavana. That is by yukti. By dhyanam viparita bhavana goes away. Therefore, dhyanat manat yuktitaha. Viparita bhavana yaha nivrittihi dhyanena nididhyasanena. That is what nididhyasanam does. So dhyanam can be taken nididhyasanam. When mana is shravanam, then yuktitaha is mananam. So not in the exact order as I told. This is you have to take accordingly. Dhyana, mana, yukti. Dhyanam is nididhyasanam. Nididhyasanam is preceded by mananam, therefore yukti. And mananam also preceded by what? Shravanam. First is Shravanam, then mananam, then nididhyasanam. Here the Acharya has used three words referring to this three. Dhyanam referred to nididhyasanam, mana referred to Shravanam, yukti referring to mananam. Compounding is done for that. Dhyanam is placed first. So dhyanam cha, manam cha, yuktihi cha. It's not a compound, it's not a compound, it's all individual words. In the shloka, it is placed first, dhyanam is placed. But it doesn't mean dhyanam is shravanam. There's no compound here, it's all individual words. Dhyanat, then sandhi happens, of course. Karaharanasi, karanasiko va. So dhyanat mana also it's valid because the nakara adesha is optional. So dhyanat, manat, yuktitaha, they are individual words. There's no compound, only sandhi. For the sake of meter, dhyana is placed first. But we have to rearrange that. Manat, then yuktitaha, then dhyanat. Shamana manana, nididhyasanena, viyatsatoho, nischaya, rudi bede, nischaya, that beda jnanam, nischayam bhavati, chet. So, therefore, what is the role of mana, pramana? Pramana asambhavanayaha nivrittihi. By yukti, prameya asambhavanayaha nivrittihi. And viparita bhavanayaha nivritti by nididhyasanam, dhyanam. So therefore, dhyanat, manat, yuktitaha api, vede, rudi, sati, one gets total conviction in this jnanam, veda jnanam, conviction in veda jnanam. Veda jnanam is seeing sat as satyam, sat as sat, and vyat as vyat. That is sat as sat means sat is a dharmi. It cannot become dharma of something else. And vyat is dharma. So Veda Jnanam, Satya Mithya, that Veda Jnanam. That is Veda Jnanam. So that Veda Jnanam, that clarity. Unless you separate them, that's why we did the Pratakranam. Pratakrutva tasya tesham yachatoho dridajnanam. Ruda, rude bhede yachatoho. The Ruda Jnanam, Veda Jnanam. Without separating them, we cannot understand. Therefore, separated them, Pratak Kriyate, another yachatoho dridajnanam. Vyat is dharma, Sat is dharmi. So that Veda Jnanam must be clear. Sat is Satyam, Vyat is Mithya. Therefore, Vede Rude Sati. When this Veda Jnanam gets Rude Sati, gets rooted firmly in the mind. For that, what are the means? Means are Shravanam, Mananam, Nididhyasanam. So therefore, the Veda, Vyat Chitte Rude Sati, then Vyat, when this Veda is very firmly understood, then Vyat, na kadachit, na kadachit, na kadachit, Vyat, Vyat Satyam na bhavati. In the shloka, there is a typo. Kadachit Vyat, not Vipat. Vipat Satyam is there. Na kadachit Vipat Satyam, not Vipat, it is Vyat. I read it as Vyat only. There is no Vipat. Vyat, it's a mistake. Typo. Kadachit, ever, na kadachit, never, Vyat will become Satyam. Similarly, when the Dridajnanam is there, Vyat will not gain the status of being Satyam. Akasha will never appear to be the Sat, absolute reality. Akasha means not only Akasha. Akasha is only Upalakshana. It stands for the entire Jagat. Kadachit, never. Na kadachit, never. It means all the time. All the time, this jnanam, this conviction, this knowledge, your complete abidance is there for the person. What? Vyat na satyam bhavati. Vyat stands for just jagat. Jagat na satyam. Yadyapi bhasate tatapi mitya eva bhasavanam asat mitya. That conviction. That is one part. What is the other part? Also, sat vastu chidravat na bhavati. Chidravan na. Chidravat na. Sandhi. Chidravat. Sadvastu chidravat. Chakara. Checha. Sadvastu chidravat. Chidra means what is chidra? Chidra. Chidra meaning space. Avakasha. Avakasha iti artaha. So, Vyat sarvata satyam na bhavati. Kadapi satyam na bhavati. Mithya eva. Satyam na bhavati means mithya. Negating that it is not Satya means what? It is Bhasamanam Asat Mithya. Vyat means Jagat. Then, what about this Sadvastu? Kadachi Chidravatana Bhavati Tadapi. Brahma Kadapi Chidravat. Chidra is space. Avakasha. Chidravat. Vatu Prataya. Avakashavat. Avakashaha. Asya Asti Iti. Vatu Prataya. That becomes Vatu. Like Da, Balavat, Dhanavat, Avakashavat, Chidravat. Akasha. It's Sadvastu Chidravatana Bhavati. Sadvastu, Sadbrahma will not become Avakashavan because Avakasha is the dharma of the dharmi Akasha. And Akasha is the dharma of the dharmi Sat. Need to understand the relationship very clearly. Sat Vastu is the dharmi for which everything is dharma. And of course, all the dharmas are Mithya. Yata, we say, space existence. Existence is Satyam, space is Mithya. Which is Dharmi? Existence is Dharmi and space is Dharma. This is after understanding, clearly understanding the two as different, distinct, and then putting them appropriately. We are not saying existence phase. We are saying like we are saying 40 clay, bangly gold. Similarly here also. Space existent, not existence space. Existence space means that space becomes the dharmi, then existence becomes the dharma. Already we have done Pratakkanam, clearly understood that. Therefore, space existent. So there, space, Akasha is the dharma. Akashasya dharmaha eva avakashaha. Katam brahmanaha avakashatvam chidravatvam bhavati na bhavati. Therefore, avakashavat na bhavati means Brahma will not be mistaken for Vyat, never. So, therefore, avakashaha iti dharmaha katam brahmani अथवा सति आगन्तुं शक्यते न सद्भिन्नत्वात् आकाशः अतः सद्भिन्नत्वात् आकाशः मिथ्या एव अवकाशः धर्म अवकाश इति धर्म कस्य आकाशस्य आकाशः ब्रह्मणि अस्ति वा नास्ति किमर्थं बिकॉज़ ब्रह्म इज धर्मी इट इज व्हाट इट इज एवरीथिंग इज देयरफॉर अवकाशः इति धर्मः ब्रह्मणि अभावत्वात् therefore Brahma is niravakasham, there is no space. That is, if space also parallel existing is problem. Brahma as space means there is no coexistence. So that is negated. Yata vyete kadachit satyam na bhavati tadvat sadvastapi chidravat na bhavati. Because sadvastu is satyam. Katam satyavastu chidravat avakashatvam bhavati. There is no accommodation for accommodation. Chidravat means accommodation, emptiness, space. So there is no accommodation capacity for Brahma. In fact, Brahma blesses Akasha with that capacity. So therefore, only Akashasya dharmaha avakashaha. But that avakasha is not there in Brahma because Akasha, when it is dismissed as mithya, what about avakasha? Avakasha also will not be there. Therefore, chidravatana bhavati sadvastu. Avakasha is a swarupam of Akasha. Avakashaha is a swarupam, avakashatvam, swarupam of Akasha, not of Brahma. Brahma doesn't accommodate. So therefore, chidravat, chidraha asya asti iti, chidravat, sadvastu, chidravat, then pratama bhakti, chidravat. Why? Because sadvastu is neuter. Therefore, sadvastu, chidravat na bhavati. Sadvastu doesn't get avakashatvam. Previously, when there was dharmadharmi vyattaya, dharmadharmi that was there. There confusion was there. Now that confusion is resolved. Dharmadharmi, that viparita is resolved. When the Akasha is given its status, Sat is given the status. Because of that, the reversal thing, which we accomplish through our thinking, through the buddhi. Therefore, avakasha, which is a dharma of Akasha, when Akasha is mithya, Avakasha also goes away. And Brahma is Satyam. There is his accommodating capacity for Brahma. So Brahma is Brahma eva. Chidravatana bhavati. Avakashavatvam na bhavati Brahmani. It means that it is mithya. That is to be understood. Of course, Brahma accommodates everything. Brahma can accommodate everything provided other things are mithya. In that sense, we are saying Brahma doesn't accommodate Chidravati. Chidravati is not Satyam. It is mithya. Mithyatvat. Therefore, that is the dharma of Akasha. Akasha is mithya. Therefore, Chidravata also mithya. When Akasha is mithya, it is the father. What about the children and all? They are all mithya. When Akasha itself dismissed, what about Chidratva? All these stands dismissed. Therefore, there is no Chidratvam in Brahma. Therefore, Chidratvam or Shabda, here it is not said, but Shabda Guna also. Shabda Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha. These five belongs to the five elements. Akasha, Vayu, Agni, Apaka, Prithvi. Therefore, Brahma is Shabda Gunakamba. You see why we say this? If Brahma doesn't have Akasha, Brahma doesn't have Akasha is dismissed. Akasha is Mithya. Doesn't have Akasha means Akasha is Mithya. Therefore, it is Brahma is Brahma. What about the Guna, the sound of the Akasha? That is a property of Akasha. So you dismiss Akasha and if you include Shabda to Brahma, it's a problem. Then Brahma will be having the Dharma Akasha. This is the sound. Then if Brahma is sound, then it is available for other pramana. It is subject to knowing by other pramana because it has a property, guna property, sound property, or avakasha property. That is why Chitravatana, it's important. Otherwise, it is all becomes subject to knowing by other pramana. Then Yatadadresham Agrage Magotram or Ashabda Sparshvarupam Avyam, all these mantras, they stand defeated. Shruti says, Ashabdam means no Shabda. Then who can Brahma have Shabda? Ashabdam Asparsham Arupam Agandam. So Shabda is not there, Shabda Sparsha not there, Rupa not there, Rasa not there, Gandha not there. They are devoid of all the properties. All these properties belong to the Dharma, Akasha, Vayu, Ityadi. And when they are defeated, these gunas also stand defeated. Therefore, Sadvastu, Chidravata, Nabhavati. Therefore, Sadvastu is seen as Sadvastu, and Akasha is seen as Akasha. Therefore, Kadapi, Vyat, Satyam, Nabhavati. Kadachit, Vastu, Chidravata, Nabhavati. Sadvastu is Sadvastu, Yeva. Sadeva Sumidamagre Asit. Sadvastu, Sadyeva Vastu, Tadeva Vastu, Sadyeva Vastu, Karmadarya, Samasa. So, therefore, this clarity happens in the man, the person who has resolved these two pratibandhas. After that, his mind never looks at the world as just Jagat as Satyam. He looks upon everything as Brahma, pure existence, Sat, Brahma Eva, Aham Brahma Asmi, Dadajnanam Bhavati, Jagat is Mithya. It has got only Vyavaharika Satta, Satna Gajadivat. That is the vision of the person. Tataha api kimitiyaha dhyanaditi. Dhyanam purvakta lakshanam manam purvakta lakshan it is said before. Binne vyachati shabda vedat buddhescha vedataha iti shloka was said before. Iti ityatra uktam yuktihi to sadvastu. Again this also. Sadvastu adhikavrittitvat ityadi युक्ताः इत्यादि युक्ताः एतैः ध्यानादिभिः. By meditating on that, what has been said before, ध्यानादिभिः व्यत्सतोः भेदे चित्ते निरिडुम याते सति सप्तमी. Yate is ta pratyaya. Sati saptami, everything has to be in the kridanta, verbal derivative. That word has to be. You cannot use kriya padam. Yate is not Yate, no, Yete, Yante, Yadatu, Yagatau, which is Parasmipadi. Yati, Yataha, Yanti. Yate, then Tapratyaya. Bede in the chitta, in the mind, Bede, the difference, Nirudim, Nischayam, Yate Sati, Avagate Sati Ityartaha. In the Buddhi, when there is clear, distinct understanding of the Vyat and Sati Saptami, Vyat Kadachit न सत्यम भवति किंतु सर्वदा मिथ्या एव अवभासते. Mithya eva avabhasate. In the mind of the person, it is always recognized as mithya. Sadvastu api chidravat avakashavat. Chidravat is equal to avakashavat. Chidra means space. In Dakshinamurti Shloka also used, the word is used chidra. Chidra means space. Avakashavat. Na cha eva bhavati iti sheshaha. Then in the next shloka, let us read. Yasya bhati sada vyoma nistatvolekha-purvakam.
Nyasya bhati sada vyoma nistattvaloka
Purvakam.
Sadvastvapi vibhatyasya nischidratva-purassaram.
sadvastvapi vibhatyasya
Purassaram.
Nyasya means janati iti jnaha. Tasya nyasya. So nyasya is equal to jnaninaha, vidushaha ityartha. Bhati, sada bhati, vyoma bhati, kim bhati, vyoma bhati, kada bhati, sada bhati. Katam bhati, ask question, you get the answer. Simple. Nistatta ullekha purvakam. Nistatta means no tattva. Previously also we saw nistattva. Nirgataha tattvam yasmat saha. Nistattva means mithya. Tattvam, mithyatvam. Ullekha purvakam. Ullekha purvakam means ullekha, nischaya purvakam ityartaha. Uttu leka, ullekha, thorli, ullekha purvakam, nischaya purvakam. So nischaya, that nischayatmika buddhi with regard to the vithyatvam of vyoma is there for the jnanis. That is the meaning. The shloka says, what is the phalam? Akasha vastunaha vyachatoho. Vyachatoho vedasya veda jnanena kim phalam? Tad uchyate. अस्मिन् श्लोके यस्य ज्ञानिनः किं भवति एतत् स्पष्टं भवति यत् व्योम निस्तत्व उल्लेखपूर्वं भाति आकाशः निस्तत्व उल्लेखपूर्वकं मिथ्यात्व निश्चितपूर्वकं भवति तस्य यस्य ज्ञानिनः what akasha vyoma. So vyoma will never, the jnani will never give the status of satyam. Vyoma means jagat, implies. Vyoma is only upalakshana. Akasha, first element. Pratama malla nyaya. If akasha is the first element, the first form, that is removed, the cause, then everything stands defeated. So jagat. So jagat is nistatta ulleka purvakam bhati jnaninaha buddhau, in the mind of the jnani. Mithyatva nischaya purvakam. Mithya. That is a phalam. Understanding these two as different and understanding among them that we it as mithya. So, nyasya vyoma sada nistatva ulleka purvakam bhati. Okay, what about sadvastu? Nischidravatu purassaram vibhati. So, nyasya jnaninaha janati iti jnaha is sarvajnaha, sarvam janati jnaha. Now he is Vedajnaha. That Vedajnanam is the Vyachatoho, Vedaha Janati. Vedajna, Vedam, Vedaha, Vedam Janati, who has the distinct knowledge of Vyat and Sat. So therefore, for him, for the Jnani, Yasya, Vyoma Bhati. Akashaha Bhati, Sada Bhati, Katam Bhati, Akashaha Bhati shines. Jagat always shines for that person. Vyoma Sada Bhati. Vyoma is Jagat. Not only the Akasha, it is Jagat. Bhati. Katam Bhati. Nistatta Ullekha Purvakam. Nirgataha Tattvam Yasmat. Nistattvam. For this person, Akasha appears, Jagat appears as what? Mithya. Nistattva Ullekha Purvakam Bhati. Similarly, Sadvastu also. Bhati. Katam Bhati. Sadvastu api. Vibhati. Katam Bhati. Asya. Nischidраvat Purassaram. Nischidраvat. Chidravat is Avakashavat. Nischidраvat. There is no Avakasha. Avakasha Abhava Purvakam Bhati. The Avakasha अभावपूर्वकं निरवकाशं ब्रह्म भाति अवकाशः इति धर्मः नास्ति ब्रह्मणि नास्ति किमर्थं नास्ति अवकाशः तु आकाशस्य धर्मः आकाशः निस्तत्व उल्लेखपूर्वकं भाति अवकाशः अपि निस्तत्व उल्लेखपूर्वकं भाति इव भाति सद्वस्तु निश्चिद्रवत् पुरस्सरं सद्वस्तु भाति as sad only there is no avakasha free from all dharma that is the idea chidravat means there is no avakashatvam nirvakasham brahma akasha not there means no other dharma also akasha stands for either avakasha or shabda similarly other dharmas mayoho dharmaha sparsha agnehe dharmaha rupam apaha dharmaha gunaha the taste rasaha prithivyaha gandhaha api nasti therefore shabda sparsha rupam arsam agandham iti agandham brahma iti so nischidra but purassaram so akasha therefore vyat bhati as it is bhati free from all dharma it is bhati avakashatvam not there therefore nirgunam brahma that is nirgunam that is the idea nirgunam brahma asya yasya nischidраvat purassaram means nischidраvat purassaram nirgunam brahma ityartha nirgunam brahma bhati sadvastu reveals to you sadvastu is revealed to that person as it is without any guna nirgunam brahma kaha kim kaha asti nirgunam brahma aham eva aham asmi that nirgunam brahma when we say it is not something else that is myself me alone nirgunam brahma aham asmi. So this person enjoys his vision and is able to retain this vision also because now he has resolved the differences, the obstacles, pratibandhas. Therefore, this knowledge will be spontaneous. This spontaneous expression of this knowledge. This knowledge is not spontaneous. This knowledge is there. The wisdom is grown in that person, developed in that person, and the expression of the wisdom can be seen when he deals with Vyavahara. Agam Brahma Asmiti. So the knowledge is as clear as the Veda, the Abeda is there for the Ajnanis, the mixing up of these two different things. Like that, the knowledge is so clear for this person. In spite of the mixture, he sees the Sadvastu distinctly and he understands that is Nirgunam Brahma Aham Asmiti. Therefore, he is Jivan Muktaha. Understanding is freedom. Therefore, Nirgunam Brahma Aham Asmi iti, if he deals in the Vyavahara, what is that? It is Mukti. He enjoys freedom. Jivan Mukti. That is Jivan Mukti Palam. That is a Palam of understanding their differences of Vyatsat. Vyatsatoho Veda Jnanena Kim Palam. The Jnana Palam is Mukti. Mukti Heva Palam iti. Mokshaha. Muktaha Bhavati. Vyat Sattva Vivechane Palam Maha. Tikakara says Palam Maha. What is a Palam? Mokshaha Mukti Eva Palamiti. Next shloka we will see next class. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om Dhanyavadaha.
धन्यवादः गुरुजी
धन्यवादः जी
धन्यवाद
धन्यवादः जी
Dhanyavadaha.